Hello everyone, it's Brickmaster here, and today I have one of my absolute favorite space sets to review. This is the LEGO UFO 6975 Alien Avenger from 1997. This set comes with 361 pieces, was rated for ages 8 to 12, and cost you $60 back when it was in stores. This is an amazing set, and is actually the set that comes with the most pieces from the UFO line, but it was the second largest. The largest was the Interstellar Starfighter, which I've reviewed, I think it's 2 years ago or so. It's a long time, actually. But yeah, this is a great set. Comes with some amazing minifigures, a really nice looking ship, and yeah, it's a great build. And I'm now going to show you the box. Alright, so here's a look at the front of the box. You can see that it's a decent size, and since this is the second largest UFO set, that does make sense. And I really like the background art on this. It does provide a somewhat eerie feel, and it feels like this is a really dangerous planet to be on. And I do like how the ship is positioned in this, and the two smaller vehicles are shown. And you can see here at the bottom, there's some creature, and it actually kind of reminds me of a Dalek, and that's because it has those tubes going through. It's somewhat cybernetic, some sort of mutation or some sort of creature. It looks nice, and I do like the look of what this planet, of course, looks like. And if you go ahead and turn around the box, you can see it shows you the alternate builds for this set. And this one right here does remind me a bit of the Interstellar Starfighter, which is quite interesting. But yeah, none of these builds compared to the actual Alien Avenger. I do find this kind of humorous, actually. Right here, it's a little robot with some sort of hat. That's a silly idea. But yeah, these are alternate builds. But now I'm going to show you the flap that is in this box that many larger sets have. And you can see it shows you some of the features in the set. Shows you where the tray would have been, and it shows you the minifigures and one of the rovers right here. You can see these two aliens are conversing. This one right here, it's a robot, has found some little computer chip. And right here is another alien on that vehicle. And if you look over here, it says, it gives a little synopsis about the series and says, after searching the galaxy, suspicions are confirmed. There is alien life. The alien leader with his cyborg force will try to rule the interstellar world with building sets from the LEGO System UFO collection. Only you, the LEGO Maniac, will determine the outcome of this galactic encounter. And yeah, the whole thing about suspicions being confirmed and that aliens exist is somewhat important for LEGO, because these were the first aliens that LEGO ever created. And yeah, it's just a little piece of history for LEGO. But anyway, now we'll look at the instructions. Alright, so here are the instructions for the set. They are a bit worn, but they're still holding together quite well. The instructions come with a total of 32 pages, including the back, and of course, here it shows you some of the other UFO sets released that year. Here it shows you how to work the heat-sensitive sticker. And yeah, these are the instructions, and it doesn't come with the box that tells you what pieces you need for each step, but that does make you pay attention. So yeah, that's it for the instructions. Alright, so here are the minifigures, and without a doubt, these are some of the best minifigures of all time. There's no doubt about it. And they just look amazing with their prints, their molded helmets, and their chest plates and everything. So we'll look at the first minifigure over here, and this is Alpha Draconis. And he of course is the leader. It makes sense because Alpha being the first letter of the Greek alphabet, and Draconis meaning dragon in Latin. So they're merging the two classic languages together. But that's a nice, interesting side note. But anyway, that's what he looks like. Has some golden printing here on his torso and on his legs. And he has a really nice looking helmet that shows some sort of printing. Could be his brain or something, or that could just be a design. And if you lift off his helmet, you can see he has a transparent orange face that has a golden mask on it. And he also has some really nice shoulder plates right here that of course act as armor. And go ahead and put the helmet back on, and you can go ahead and course, see his back now. There's no printing there, but again, the chest plate does really help and give the minifigure a lot of texture. And yeah, he has some really nice printing, some really nice molds, one of my favorite minifigures. And stand. Anyway, here's the red alien, who is one of the other members of this squad or battalion. That's what he looks like. A lot of printing as well. A really nice looking helmet. This one is just the same as the last one, except it is gray instead of black. And here's his face. You can see he looks like he's smiling, but he looks sort of evil at the same time, too. And yeah, these are supposed to be evil, these aliens. They're supposed to be trying to take over the galaxy. But yeah, again, at the back, there's no printing, but yeah, the printing at the front is just amazing. So I have no problems with there being no printing at the back. And here is the blue alien, who's a really, really interesting minifigure as well. Some nice printing. And he has the same shoulder plates and helmet as the last minifigure, and if you take his helmet off, he has a transparent neon green head, and he has some really nice looking eyes, and he has some sort of breathing apparatus here by his mouth. Maybe he can't breathe the air. Maybe he needs some sort of device to speak or something. That's a really neat idea. And here is the droid, who is just so detailed, so much printing, so much cybernetic wiring and sensors and all that kind of thing. And he looks better than any C-3PO Lego has made, without a doubt. Of course, he has a blue head, blue arms, black hands, black legs, and a gray torso. Yeah, really nice looking minifigure. Again, no back printing, but that really shouldn't bother you at all. These are some great minifigures, and yeah, they are without a doubt some of my favorite. Alright, so here's the first of the two smaller vehicles, and you can see this is an extremely simple build. It has some really basic wheels, but it has a really nice looking printed control panel right here, which I do appreciate. I always like when things have control panels. But anyway, you can get the little droid and you can sit him on there, and he can go on some scouting missions and maybe patrol the area if need be. And it rolls quite well, and this can actually go inside of the Alien Avenger, which is something that's good, so yeah, that's it for this vehicle. Right here is the larger of the two land vehicles, and I do quite like this one. The only thing that bugs me is that there are no controls for this, but I think that it looks really good, so it doesn't bother me too much. But anyway, as you can see here, there's a seating area, and that's where you're supposed to put the blue alien. So yeah, this is his ship, his vehicle, and of course the blue shows that it's his. The blue that's on the vehicle shows it's his. And yeah, it has 4 wheels, 2 on either side. Has this little printed piece right here. Looks really nice. Looks somewhat like the UFO helmets. And right here is a magnet, and right here is a heat-sensitive sticker. So I'm going to go and press on this. Hopefully my hand is warm enough to make it show what's supposed to show, but yeah, my fingers are kind of cold, so you can't see it. Hopefully I can show it to you later on the ship itself, but anyway, yeah, that's it for this vehicle. Alright, so here's the UFO Alien Avenger itself. It is a very large UFO flying saucer set, and I do think it looks great with all these prints on it. So right now I'm going to show you the top section of this, and I'm going to go ahead and set my camera down so you can see it a bit better. So this actually splits off from the top, and it's attached by some magnets. So you just lift it off like this, and yeah, this is the smaller saucer that connects to the larger one, and as you can see, it has some really nice prints on this. And the only stickers in this set are the heat-sensitive ones that, yeah, they're great, but for some reason, like I said, I have cold hands right now, so I can't really show them to you. There is a picture that I'll show you later on, but anyway, this is what the prints here look like. Really great, and it has some transparent neon green right here as well, so you can see through part of the ship. And of course, here it has some antenna, and here it has the cockpit. So you just lift off, open the cockpit, and you can put Alpha Draconis inside. And that's what he looks like inside the vehicle. So that's a really nice look. So again, it's attached by magnets. That's them here at the bottom. They can rotate and they work quite well. I would not recommend lifting this ship up with by the top because it will fall off. So I recommend holding it from the bottom. But anyway, yeah, that's it for that. And right here you can see that there's a little cockpit area for one of your minifigures. So I'll lift it open and I'll put the red alien inside, and he looks quite nice in there. And again, it has some really nice looking prints here at the front, which, yeah, they're just amazing. And here there's some large laser cannons that can be used for offensive purposes, since this is a group of evil aliens. And yeah, you can see they have 4 blasters, 8 in total, 4 on either side. And they both look different, which is something that I like. It's not fully symmetrical, but it's symmetrical enough to look good. And yeah, this is what they look like. There's a printed piece here, and there's a circular dome piece here. Over here, you can see that you can open this little box, and there are these little computers inside, which are nice. And there's another one on the other side. And you might be able to tell that there is a large space in there. You might be wondering what that is for, but that ties into this little crane over here. And what you do is you can drive up this Rover, and you can pick him up, and then you can put him inside this vehicle, which is such a great idea. Yeah, this Rover definitely wouldn't have been able to get in there any other way, so I really like that feature. And it comes with these really nice joint pieces that are almost like a snake in some way, and they really can be articulated in many ways. And of course, has the magnet here, which attaches to the magnet here. And you can see on this side is where you can put the smaller Rover in. So you just lift this by this handle, and it's a double hinged door, which adds a really nice effect. And you can just plop the little Rover inside, and everything closes up all nicely. And here at the back, you can see that there is yet another cockpit, which is really similar to the one that I showed you before. And you lift it up, and you just put the little robot inside. And again, it has some really nice prints. They did not hesitate to put as much printing as they could in this. I mean, they could have just put some at the front and been a little bit more lax in the back, but yeah, they decided to go fully into it. But anyway, here's some engines here at the back that can propel it through space flight. And of course, I'll close this up, and yeah, I'll go ahead and put the top saucer on here. And yeah, that's basically it for most of it. However, there is another function here, which is a little pivot area, so you can turn it and it makes the UFO spin. So I'm going to set down my camera again to show you. So yeah, you can just turn it around and the UFO will spin, which is a nice theory, but it doesn't work out extremely well. I just prefer holding it in my hand as opposed to doing that. So yeah, that's basically it for this set. Alright, so for my overall thoughts on this set, I really do like it, and it's definitely worth the money. Nowadays, I would spend up to $70 for it, and you might be a little scared because it only has 361 pieces, but these are just one piece. This is all one piece, so in total you have, what, 8 pieces for all the domes, and that's a lot of mass that you have right there. So I got this for $60, just as much as it cost back when it was in stores, and yeah, I would encourage you to get it for that much. 70 is just the maximum, but you can get it for cheaper. UFO is actually not seen as one of the better space series, but actually one of the worst, but that's definitely wrong. I think this is much better than most classic space sets, but anyway, yeah, that's it for my review. Stick around for more space sets. I have a couple more left to review, And that's it for this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye.